New friends, new opportunities, new partners, EG Tax.
Hi, I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax. We're here to help you to not pay over a lot of money in taxes if we can all help it. We're going to teach you 2017. We're going to phase you into 2018. And I got my two buddies here, Chris Fabian.
Hello, Esther.
And Tiffany Fabian.
Hello, Esther.
And so we're the three amigos, and we're here to help you to minimize your tax liability. We're also on the radio on WBEN on Saturdays at 3 o'clock. Our website is egtax.com. We have a phenomenal app that you can get from the App Store, EG Tax Service. It has what?
Everything and anything you want in an app for taxes.
I mean, it really does have
accounting. You can take pictures of your receipts. You can download information right to us, your W-2, so you can do your taxes that way.
Right. Mileage tracker, questions, blog. I mean, it has all kinds of stuff. Make an appointment. And when you use our app, your information actually goes into your file at the company. Yeah. So when you come in, it's all set for you.
So go to the App Store, click on EG Tax Service.
Right.
And you can download it.
And so we have 33 area offices to serve you. We have offices throughout Western New York, from lower to higher, from west to east. We're in Arizona and Florida, and we want to help you. One of the changes we want to make sure that people know about is a change if you were a Lake Ontario resident due to the flooding. That was a casualty loss that just came into effect towards the end of the year. If you're somebody that, or you know somebody that lost property, had damage, there's good news.
Right, there's safe harbor methods where if it's $20,000 or less, all you need is an estimate from a licensed contractor, and you can claim the casualty loss on your tax return.
Right, and you don't even have to have itemized. So if you were somebody that didn't itemize, you don't have to itemize. And so it's a wonderful thing, and you can amend your 2016 return or put it on 2017. So if you put it on 2016, you get the interest on the money as well.
And then another thing is they were talking about if you are a homeowner and you have a personal residence and you sell it, 2 out of 5 years is a standing rule. They're not changing that.
That's
so
true.
You don't have to worry about the gain.
That's true. And if you know anybody that had property in Florida, in Irma, Texas, I don't remember the name of that hurricane, there's all kinds of special tax deductions for people that suffered casualty losses due to those. So those are things we wanted to get on the table. But here's what we do here. We have our roving reporter, Nicholas Taverna, who's out and about, and he has interviewed people who have tax questions just like yourself. What we're going to do is take a short break. We're going to be back on the other side with Nick's questions and you.
I'm attorney Dennis Kitchen. Now is a good time to look at your finances and your debts. How much debt do you have right now? If you don't know, or if you don't want to know, it may be too much. Isn't it time that you talk to an attorney about a fresh start? I've been helping many people in debt over the years, and I don't charge for an initial consultation about debts. Call for a free consultation. I'm Dennis Kitchen, and I'd like to help.
Hi, this is Tiffany Fabian, and let me tell you how great it is to have an insurance agent like Nationwide's Ryan Ferraro. Ryan's 17 plus years of experience saved me money on my premium and potential claims. Have an insurance question, problem, or crisis? Ryan will work with you personally without calling an overseas customer service number. All I can say is whenever I need someone on my side, I'm glad to have Nationwide's Ryan Ferraro. For all your insurance needs, call Ryan Ferraro at 688-2199. Again, 688-2199.
Wagner Mechanical Air is a multi-service company. We're a commercial refrigeration and HVAC company. We service and install residential and commercial heating and cooling systems. We service and install for restaurants and hotels walk-in freezers, coolers, ice machines, prep tables, and beer wine coolers, just to name a few. Ice Machine Lease is now available as well. Includes all service calls and cleanings of ice machines. If interested in Ice Machine Lease or our other services, please call our offices today.
At Neutrino Auto, we have what your car needs. We provide car care and maintenance service like no other. All of our service technicians are ASE certified, so you know your car is in excellent hands. Parts, parts, parts! And yes, did we mention we have more parts? And we even service and have parts for tractors. Cars, we sell them too. Here at Neutrino Auto, we have everything that you need to hit the pavement today. Call us today. Neutrino Auto, quality service since 1927.
All right, everybody, this is Esther Gillies, the tax lady. We have Dominic standing by with our question.
Hi Esther, I have a question. I'm recently getting divorced and I have twin 16-year-old boys and I pay child support. What should I do?
The question is, does the divorce decree stipulate who can claim the children?
Right.
Right?
Most important thing of that is who gets to claim them. And even if you're the custodial parent, the way it works is you still have to do the release of claim for the non-custodial to claim the child, no matter what the divorce decree
That's right.
states.
So that's Form 8332. So, assuming that possibly the non-custodial parent has the right to claim the kids, and this would be a 2017 thing.
Yeah.
Because in 2018, nobody claims the kids because there are no personal exemptions, right?
That's
So
exactly
that's
right.
like a phase it. The old law says, yep, maybe he can claim them. You as the custodial parent, though, the person with custody of the children, you want to make sure if you want something to help yourself is to get a job.
Right, right. My gosh, what a great opportunity, because there's the earned income credit. And so if you aren't working and you're getting child support, even if you get a part-time job or do some self-employment, what a great opportunity to get a job, and you're having kids. Maybe when the kids are at school, you're working a little bit and you have this earned income credit.
So here's the thing. The earned income credit is an earned income credit. And so the earned income credit is up to $6,000 for up to 3 children. And that's a lot of money, but the only way you get it is if you have wages.
Right.
So that's why Tiffany said you should go get a job. So I don't know if you have a job. I know you have the 2 kids at home. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, but the important thing for you to do is to get some earned income, because even if dad is claiming the kids on the 2017 return, you still get the earned income credit.
If this person had made $10,000 in part-time work,
Right.
$10,000 would equate to about, between federal and state, about $6,000 worth
In
of
additional refunds.
funds from.
And then that person who just recently got a divorce, if their divorce was 2019 later, there's a new provision in the tax code where alimony is no longer taxable. Now, it sounds like this person already was divorced.
Yeah, right.
So if they ever get
So
alimony.
here's the thing. If you're in the process of a divorce, if you are slated to pay alimony, starting in 2019, all divorces that stipulate alimony, it's no longer going to be deductible to the payer. It's going to be treated like child support to the payee, and so it's not going to be deductible or taxable. So it's something that you need to know going forward.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I hate to say it. Divorce lawyers don't know tax law.
True.
How many times have we seen people come in, both the husband or the wife? Did you talk about this? Did you do this? Do you have the 8332? What's that? My lawyer never. If you're going through a divorce, talk to your tax person.
Because
also,
In addition to your attorney.
after it's sealed up and it's buttoned up with a nice little bow, it's very hard to
Okay,
undo.
so let's regroup. So the question is, what does this mom
Newly
do
divorced.
with the 2 kids? The first
Getting
thing,
child support.
if the kids live in her home in 2017, if it was stipulated that dad gets to claim the kids and she gives an 8332, she won't claim them as a dependent. If she has no income except for child support, she doesn't have to file. But if she's working, then she gets the earned income credit and
low-income
possibly the child tax credit and the additional child tax credit if she's
and
working.
and I was going to say, bringing up the child tax credit, that's where she might want to make a deal with the ex. If she's only making $10,000, and I know the new law, the old law was it's $3,000 to $10,000. You know,
Right.
you have to pay into Social Security to get the additional
Right.
child tax credit. He may be better off, depending on his income, to claim the children
And give
to
her
get the
part of the money.
$2,000 child tax credit.
That's true.
And give her some of the money too.
That's
and that's
true.
why tax planning is so important. And you bring up a really good point that lawyers unfortunately don't know tax law, and so you really got to make that phone call.
And I think the other thing overriding everything is when you're getting a divorce, many times people are really mad at each other.
Yep.
When it's tax time, it's not such a good thing to be really mad at each other. You really want the fluidity of being able to say, okay, this is what you're going to make, this is what I'm going to make, and you can actually designate part of that refund to go to a separate bank account. Like a lot of times taxpayers say to me, yeah, well, how do I know Jack is going to give me the money? Well, we can actually
Allocation
stipulate
of
on
refund.
the refund line that that amount of money is going to that checking
Right,
account.
right.
So you don't have to send all the money to Jack. You can send it to your bank account so
Yeah.
you can make sure. But this is where getting along long enough to make sure that whoever should get the deduction gets the deduction.
Right, and if you guys
Or
can
credit.
talk to each other, you both save legal fees. I mean, could you imagine, lawyer? You know, the saying is, "Who wins in divorces? The lawyers."
Lawyers win.
Because they always fight, go back to court.
I know I do a tax return every year for this lady, and she is a custodial parent, and she has 3 kids. And when she signed the divorce, she gave it so the father got to claim the child tax credit every year. She didn't get to claim the kids, and it just breaks my heart every year I do the
Well,
return.
of course, starting in 2018, there are no personal exemptions. The dependent and personal exemptions are gone by the board. So I'm sure that there's going to be a whole new crop of rules that are going to come up for 2018 relative to who's going to be able to claim the credits for the children, custodial, non-custodial, and whether these old divorce laws are going to stay into effect. The important thing is you want to call EG Tax to find out how your situation, just because that's how it was, doesn't mean going forward that's how it's going to be. Remember, we're doing old law on 2017, which is through April. We got new law going forward. You want to make sure that you know how the new law is going to affect you, especially with kids, because kids are worth a lot of
And
money.
then-
$2,000 per child under the age of
Don't
17.
forget about New York State as well. There's also an earned
That's
income
right.
credit for New York State too. So if you're that mom and you're not working and you get child support, go get a job because you can get earned income credit for the federal
And the Empire
and then
State
also the
tax
state
credit.
too.
There's also an Empire State tax credit for children between the ages of 4 and 17 in New York State. New York State is very liberal in the credits available to custodial and non-custodial parents, and you want to make sure that you don't just deal strictly with the federal. You want to make sure that you put New York State in there. And as these tax laws unravel, New York State's going to have to do something to equalize, because the standard deduction in New York State married joint is $13,000. On the federal married joint on it 2018 is $24,000. So we got $9,000 in unreconciled income. Okay, I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax. We're going to take a short break for some messages, and we'll be back with your questions on the other side.
I'm attorney Dennis Kitchen. Now is a good time to look at your finances and your debts. How much debt do you have right now? If you don't know, or if you don't want to know, it may be too much. Isn't it time that you talk to an attorney about a fresh start? I've been helping many people in debt over the years, and I don't charge for an initial consultation about debts. Call for a free consultation. I'm Dennis Kitchen, and I'd like to help.
Hi, this is Tiffany Fabian, and let me tell you how great it is to have an insurance agent like Nationwide's Ryan Ferraro. Ryan's 17 plus years of experience saved me money on my premium and potential claims. Have an insurance question, problem, or crisis? Ryan will work with you personally without calling an overseas customer service number. All I can say is whenever I need someone on my side, I'm glad to have Nationwide's Ryan Ferraro. For all your insurance needs, call Ryan Ferraro at 688-2199. Again, 688-2199.
Wagner Mechanical Air is a multi-service company. We're a commercial refrigeration and HVAC company. We service and install residential and commercial heating and cooling systems. We service and install for restaurants and hotels walk-in freezers, coolers, ice machines, prep tables, and beer wine coolers, just to name a few. Ice Machine Lease is now available as well. Includes all service calls and cleanings of ice machines. If interested in Ice Machine Lease or our other services, please call our offices today.
At Neutrino Auto, we have what your car needs. We provide car care and maintenance service like no other. All of our service technicians are ASC certified, so you know your car is in excellent hands. Parts, parts, parts! And yes, did we mention we have more parts? And we even service and have parts for tractors. Cars, we sell them too. Here at Neutrino Auto, we have everything that you need to hit the pavement today. Call us today. Neutrino Auto, quality service since 1927.
Hi, Master Gully, it's the Tax Lady from EG Tax. We're here to help you to make sure that you get the largest refund possible on 2017 and that you know what's happening on 2018. It's so unique. The biggest tax law changes that ever happened in history just happened, and so we're actually doing tax returns under the old law while preparing for the new law. So we want to make sure that we get both of those dynamics into this show. If you have any questions, you can go to our website at egtax.com. You can download our app at EG Tax Service at the App Store.
Or wait, we always just say the App Store. Can't forget the Android people. Can tell we're Apple
that's-
people.
Yeah.
The Google Play, you can go to Google Play and get EG Tax app as well.
Wow, Google Play too. So, and the bottom line is, if you have any questions, you can call any of our 33 area offices. We have real people who will help you with your real tax questions. You can get the information through our website as to which offices to call. I mean, the bottom line is, we think of you as family. Your tax situation is really important to us. And relative to that, we have Dominic, who I was calling him Nicholas. Dominic, who is our roving reporter, who's out asking tax questions to people throughout Western New York. And Dom, what do we got?
Hello, Westerns. Dominic Taverna here, and I have some more emails coming in through our magic email machine here. And this one's from Sherry from Williamsville, and she goes, I have allowed my ex-husband to claim my 10-year-old, and I claim the 17-year-old. Am I missing anything?
Okay. Big changes. All right. Well, there's something called the personal exemption and the child tax credit. Under 2017, the person that claims that the child gets the personal exemption, and for a child under the age of 17, a child tax credit. However, going forward, that all changes.
Yeah, there's no more personal exemptions. So,
But there is the
there's
child tax
child tax credit,
Now, the child tax credit right now is for children under the age of 17.
right?
And going forward, it'll be for children under the age of 17. But the child tax credit is doubling.
Right,
future.
going up to $2,000,
$2,000.
up to $1,400 is refundable.
Right.
Which is
But
exciting.
I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in it.
Yes,
Okay, because you know me.
yes,
She gets to claim the 17-year-old.
right.
17-year-old next year will probably be where?
College.
College.
Right.
So she may want to actually leave it alone because depending on how much money student loans
finish
she
up
pays,
this.
child care, or credit cards pay for the college, she will get the AOTC.
But
which
I
is
think
Do you
25.
really think a 17-year-old is in college?
Well, right now,
18.
she's 17.
Right.
Next year she'll be 18.
But I think we should first finish this topic about the changing of the tax law, the 17.
All right, so
Before we
she
go
was saying
there.
that she claims a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
This year, she'll get the personal exemption for
Right.
the 17-year-old.
Right.
Does she get the child tax credit?
She gets the
No,
because
because the child
17.
is 17.
17.
So she loses $1,000. Dad is the
$1,000.
one with the kid under the age of 17. So he's going to get the personal exemption and the $1,000.
Right.
To what Chris was saying, once that 17-year-old is in college, assuming it goes to college, then the mom would get the American Opportunity Tax Credit,
Right.
which is the up to $2,500.
Right.
But she's going to have a lean year in between.
Which would be this year right now.
Right. So,
But I think it would be better if she switches and takes the younger kid, because if she doesn't make a lot of money, she's going to get earned income credit for many more years than 4 years of college, because you can only claim the kid up to the age of 24.
well, she can still get the earned income credit if the child is
for only a few more, up to the age of 24. So
right,
if they're
which is the
18
same. So even if he is claiming that 15-year-old and she's claiming 17-year-old, she still gets the
10,
earned income
10.
credit,
Right.
right?
But
so she's still
but
going to get the earned
if she
income
could
credit.
And then-
switch, it would be so
But
many
if
more
she
years.
could switch,
It would be so
I mean,
many
they
more
could
years.
even alternate the kids. 1 year she gets the younger, 1 year he gets the
Right.
older. I mean, there's so many different ways
the bottom
to play
line
it.
is, since the change in the tax law, it is really different because the personal exemptions
exemption.
are gone.
Right.
So starting 2018, the 40/50 that would have been in there is gone. And so,
So that
you
person-
really got to, I'm
Tax
sure
plan.
attorneys are going to be back sharpening their pencils here, because
they
what
understand.
was in the law is completely going to change, and that is going to change mom's tax return and dad's.
Yeah, because the truth is that person over the age of 17, that child, the parents used to get the personal exemption. Now they're going to lose that personal exemption, and of course they don't get the child tax credit, so that's a lose-lose. But then, as Chris said, there's also the invitation of the college credit coming up too.
American Opportunity Tax Credit. The important thing is, if you don't ask, you don't know. If you wait till 2018 before you ask the question, which would be next tax season in 2019, you've let the whole year pass. It's too late to do anything, and the important thing is to do something now.
I know that I have lots of clients and they don't get to claim the child that they actually pay college for, and it breaks, I'm thinking of her, it breaks her heart. She's like, I don't get to claim the college credit, but I pay for the college. It doesn't matter, you don't get to
Well,
claim the child.
this is a great opportunity, though, to go back with your attorney and say, I don't get the personal exemption, I'm not getting the child tax credit, and it gives you an opportunity to renegotiate. The important thing is, you want to make sure that if you're with your tax advisor, and many people use people that just drop off information, right?
Yep.
And so you really never talk to your tax advisor. You want to sit down and talk to your tax advisor to make sure that you're not just filling out forms and dropping them off and picking up the forms April the 15th. You need to sit and talk to somebody, because the whole jig is up relative to exemptions and dependents. That is old law. Going forward, you need to make sure that you're not going to be behind the 8 ball next tax
And then
time.
another thing, if that 10-year-old, if she pays for child independent care and she doesn't get to claim the 10-year-old, she doesn't get to write off the child independent care. So there's a lot of different things that are in the mix. So if she pays for babysitting for that 10-year-old, the husband gets to claim them, neither of them get to claim
Again,
the child
that's
independent
exactly
care
right.
credit. So there's
Yeah.
a lot
So-
of important
So
things.
our bottom line is, in this situation, with the old tax law through 17, the personal exemption, child tax credit, the mom with the 17-year-old
It's not an
is,
easy
she'll
thing.
get the personal exemption but not the child tax credit. Going forward, I think that they both need to talk with their attorney to make sure who's going to get
And
what,
tax advisor.
and you want to make sure that you understand that personal exemption's gone in 2018 going forward, and the child tax credit doubles, but again, once the kid's 17, yet, okay? I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax. We are going to take a short break, and we'll be back on the other side.
I'm attorney Dennis Kitchen. Now is a good time to look at your finances and your debts. How much debt do you have right now? If you don't know, or if you don't want to know, it may be too much. Isn't it time that you talk to an attorney about a fresh start? I've been helping many people in debt over the years, and I don't charge for an initial consultation about debts. Call for a free consultation. I'm Dennis Kitchen, and I'd like to help.
Hi, this is Tiffany Fabian, and let me tell you how great it is to have an insurance agent like Nationwide's Ryan Ferraro. Ryan's 17 plus years of experience saved me money on my premium and potential claims. Have an insurance question, problem, or crisis? Ryan will work with you personally without calling an overseas customer service number. All I can say is whenever I need someone on my side, I'm glad to have Nationwide's Ryan Ferraro. For all your insurance needs, call Ryan Ferraro at 688-2199. Again, 688-2199.
Wagner Mechanical Air is a multi-service company. We're a commercial refrigeration and HVAC company. We service and install residential and commercial heating and cooling systems. We service and install for restaurants and hotels walk-in freezers, coolers, ice machines, prep tables, and beer wine coolers, just to name a few. Ice Machine Lease is now available as well. Includes all service calls and cleanings of ice machines. If interested in Ice Machine Lease or our other services, please call our offices today.
At Neutrino Auto, we have what your car needs. We provide car care and maintenance service like no other. All of our service technicians are ASC certified, so you know your car is in excellent hands. Parts, parts, parts. And yes, did we mention we have more parts? And we even service and have parts for tractors. Cars, we sell them too. Here at Neutrino Auto, we have everything that you need to hit the pavement today. Call us today, Neutrino Auto, quality service since 1927.
Hey, I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax. You know, when you need the very best tax help for a reasonable fee, we really do. Our fees are like $100 less on average than everybody else. You get quality tax help with people that you know and trust. We are all local people. This is a local company. We're very blessed that we're able to serve you. We have 33 area offices to serve you. We're in Florida and Arizona. And if you need the very best tax help, we hope you'll think about EG
Yeah,
Tax.
and to recap, we had Dominic ask about a recently divorced person who gets child support, and then a divorced couple, should they flip-flop who claims each child? And those are two really, really important questions. So if you're recently divorced and you get child support and you're not working, go get a job.
That's right.
And if you have a 10-year-old and a 17-year-old, should you flip-flop? Boy, that was a big
I mean, what we
question.
could get out of this is if you're getting separated, divorced, or tax plan beforehand.
And make sure that your attorney knows what the heck they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's always good. There's no charge for you to call us. We work with, I had a client not long ago who was at the divorce court, and they called, and we worked it out before it was adjudicated a final divorce because they were going to do it wrong. And we want to help you.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was in the process of getting a divorce, couldn't afford a divorce lawyer, so she was using a real estate lawyer to do her divorce. And I'm like, ay, 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 ay.
I mean, you live with this stuff a long time,
Yeah.
so you want to make sure that you do it right. And the most important thing is EG Tax is there to help you. All of our offices are open 9 to 9, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. Our mall offices conform with mall hours, so we're in the Boulevard Mall, McKinley Mall, and the Fashion Outlet Mall, so they're open on Sunday. And I will tell you, if you need some extra money up front rather than waiting for your refund, we do have a brand new
Easy
thing called the
Advance.
$2,500 Easy Advance, where you don't have to pay anything to have our services available to you. We can write a check up to $2,500 within
faster.
24 to 48 hours, and there's no interest that is charged, and so it's a great opportunity for you if you need that extra money. So until next week, I'm Esther Goulias, the tax lady from EG Tax. Go to our website at egtax.com. We're on Saturday on WBEN at 3 o'clock, 3 to 4 o'clock, where you can actually answer your own tax questions on air. We'd love to help you. And if you need the best tax help for the least amount of money, think about EG Tax. We certainly want to help you. Until next week, I'm Esther Goulias, Christopher Fabian, Tiffany Fabian. Have a great week. Thanks for watching. Ever order anything online and get so excited until it comes in? But then you realize it's the wrong size, the wrong color, or not even what you ordered. Well, doing your taxes with online software could give you the same result, but instead of dealing with customer service, you have to deal with the IRS. Don't let this happen to you. Let EG Tax deliver the most affordable and accurate tax return for you this year. Come join our family.
EG Tax.